Okay, so my last video was about bad anime dads. Today, I'm going to do a video about dad figures that aren't actually dads. Like they're not their actual dads, but they raised them. Starting off strong in no particular order, but Dr. Stone. Senku's adopted dad was honestly amazing. He gave up his own possessions, sold it just to make sure Senku could have the best science experiment. And he fully supported him in his dreams and the whole time also pursued his own, and he never gave up. And then when everybody was petrified and they were in space, he made sure that there was a message left behind for his son when, not if, he woke up. Because he never gave up on his son. He knew his son's capabilities. And in a way, he lives on not just through Senku, but also these villagers. And I just think that's wild. Honestly, their whole story. I wish I could just have a whole, prequel just focused on him raising Senku, because I just think it would be so heartwarming. Next, my number one daddy, and I mean daddy in more ways than one, Lloyd. Now, some people would say, oh, it's just all pretend, but I really feel like even if it is in his mind just a mission, he still is making sure, even if he doesn't fully know what he's doing, that Anya is well taken care of. She's being raised. She's happy, and it's just, I don't know. He's just such a silly guy, and I love it. I love the father-daughter relationship between him and Anya, and I hope at the end he legit adopts her, and I don't know. I feel like towards the end they're really gonna be a legit father-daughter relationship, because it's just there. Oh, it's so sweet. And also, I just really love Lloyd. I don't know. He's just a handsome, silly guy. Next up, Junjo Romantica. We have Misaki's older brother. There's a 10-year, maybe a little bit over a 10-year age difference between the two. I could be wrong. It's for sure at least 10 years. It's been a long time since I've watched this. But when their parents died, he put his college plans and everything on hold so he could take care of and raise his younger brother. And I think that is so sweet and so self-sacrificing, because not a lot of people I know would have done that. I'm just saying. And while his well-intentioned butt did cause him to accidentally set up his brother with his best friend, you know what? That's another story. And lastly, not an anime but a donghua, but from Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, for best fatherly figure that's not actually the father, Lan Kuren. This guy might as well be in the father, because he did pretty much all the raising of those two brothers. A lot of people in the fandom really hate on this guy because they consider him to be too stiff, too boring, too much a stickler for rules, or they just make fun of him for his constant freakouts involving Li Ying. But honestly, when you have such a chaotic and almost cursed family as he does, somebody has to be sensible. Somebody has to have a good head on their shoulders. And that's him, okay? And honestly, he did the best he could, raising both his nephews and taking over his brother's job. His brother saddled him with so much stuff because of all the wrong choices he made. And I get it. He didn't want his nephews to make the same bad decisions that has repeatedly been made in that family, especially by his older brother. But in the end, history still kind of repeated itself, and I don't think there was anything that he could have done for his nephews that would have prevented that. I don't know, except maybe not letting Li Ying in Cloud Recess, maybe kicking him out sooner, maybe not having your youngest nephew take part in the punishment of said guy. I don't know. He made choices that I feel like maybe played a big role in, them ending up together. I'm just saying. But yeah, I love this guy, and I think that he deserves a lot more props, is all I'm saying. Anyways, so that's my little list. Let me know in the comment section, are there any unofficial fatherly figures in anime or donghua or whatever that you like, that you think is just as equally deserving of attention on Father's Day?